So I'm going to have to defer to you guys. All I know is that the T app, it's a dating safety app. It's used for, I guess, girls.
That is being too charitable.
I guess people use it to go on. Like if I were to go on a date with Brandon and it doesn't go so well and I'm a lady, I can go on the T app and I can go, hey, I really didn't enjoy my date with Brandon. He believes in direct energy weapons and thinks Avi Loeb's a loon. And then it warns other women that are on the app about dating Brandon. There's been back and forth reports about the actual security implications that this app has, including spreading misinformation and disinformation about individuals just based on one person's interaction with them. But according to reports, the app got hacked. 72,000 images were exposed. Over 13,000 users that were verified. Their selfies and IDs were also exposed, as well as 59,000 images, posts, comments, and DMs from the app, all the victim of hacking. A second breach revealed that over 1.1 million private messages were also exposed, some containing sensitive data like phone numbers and social media handles. People are upset about that because they're saying their privacy has been invaded, which is actually hypocritical because the whole point of the app is to violate the privacy of the men that they're discussing when they go on dates with them to other fucking hoes. I'm sorry, other ladies that are on the app. Go ahead, Humberto.
There are so many teachable moments right here, all right? First of all, like I love how they put it like dating safety app. It's gossip. You guys know that men, like the way we're violent is by punching, stabbing people with swords, throwing bombs at each other.
Also, words are violence and numbers are racist.
And silence
so
is violence.
remember that.
Everything is violence.
But in general,
Violence is violence. Silence is violence. Make
in
your
general
choice.
terms, the male form of violence is physical. All right, that's a top level of violence. When it comes to women, the way they do violence is through gossip. All right, this is a gossip app.
Or nagging.
Gossiping and nagging.
You sort of missed the point. The men's violence is physical. Women's violence is psychological.
So I think gossip is the single woman violence. Nagging is the married woman's violence.
Yeah.
And we're just getting over the hump of the worst period in history that was since Harambe died until Donald Trump got elected. That's going to be forever the worst period in history where gossip became the norm. People were getting canceled, like big guys, like sports team owners that were getting canceled over comments. And where this came about, there was a lot of Facebook groups like are we dating the same guy on Facebook? Have you ever heard of those?
I've seen those, yeah.
All right. This was the app version of like, are we dating the same guy? But in that an app version that was written with shitty code by AI.
Or maybe a woman.
Even worse.
That joke obviously goes.
Even worse, Brendan. So
and
it was
hacked
written
by one of the angry men.
Yeah.
and hacked by one.
Very
so,
easily.
Shitty code, and this is a danger to society. We are constantly forgetting how to do things. All right. One of them, and in the near future, we're going to have people that are going to be able to actually code. All right. And I'm calling it now because we will use ChatGPT for most coding. I won't give numbers or names, but I know a lot of people that have coding jobs and they don't really know how to code. Because it's the same with an engine. Like engines are getting too complicated, and people that can actually fix an engine, they can probably fix an engine up to like 2008. And from there forward, we don't even know how engines work anymore. So this speaks to two fronts. First of all, gossiping. Second of all, shitty code. Third of all, these heathens, they got it coming for them. They got their driving license exposed. Geotags on all their pictures because they weren't protected. And the genius that coded this, from what I heard, they had all the information in like public buckets. So they didn't have to leak it, hack it, or anything. They just found where the bucket was, and then everyone had access to their information. And I don't know, Brandon, what do you think?
No, I just think that a bitter woman and bitter groups of women are like one of the most destructive forces in society. And I mean, it's an unfortunate thing that they're being encouraged not to get married at a young age. Because I think like when you get to like look at these chicks. They look like
well, don't judge a book by their cover. I'm sure they all have great personalities.
Really?
No. What the fuck? What am I? You're just judging them based on their looks. Yeah, they're all a little bit overweight. They're all
bitter.
What's that?
They look bitter.
Yeah, I mean, they all look like they've been single for quite some time.
Yeah. So
and honestly, I don't know. Like, and I'm not. Look, beggars can't be choosers here, but I would not choose any one of the women on that app. Maybe the one all the way down, second to bottom row, second one in from the left. She looks like she does butt stuff. I'm down with her. The rest of them, I'm like, no, they'd be fun to go out and eat with, I would assume, because it'd be like a nice buffet. We'd enjoy the meal.
I mean,
but outside
Like if
of
it was
that,
a contest and they were on your team.
now you're fat shaming, Brandon, and
Yeah, we
as
should
a feminist supporter,
No, I'm pro fat
your words
shaming.
are violence.
You
I'm
know
pro- I'm
what?
pro fat
Brandon,
shaming.
He's been fat shaming me into shape. So like I'm.
It's
all for-
working. You're
Yeah.
looking buffer, buddy.
It is working.
Yeah, and
Let's
I
bring
mean,
it back.
you're jacked now too.
Jacked off. Maybe you should fat shame these late. Maybe you
I
should
am, that's
start.
what-
Maybe you should create an app where you take all the
Ooh.
women that were on the T app and you give them dieting advice and fat shame them into getting.
Do you
thin.
realize like this app is like the original iteration of Facebook, but just the other side of it? Like Facebook was originally created so they could rate chicks and like say who's hot and who's not. This is disgruntled, I don't the women, whatever, disgruntled women who really basically just want to defame, smear, and besmirch with anonymity, with impunity.
Yeah.
So they can go in this app and then say whatever they want about whomever they want without that person ever possibly knowing it. And the damage they could cause is massive. And I'm not saying they should be able to do it. It's a free society. But my goodness, it's like the Ashley Madison. If you're going to do something, assume it's going to get leaked to the public one day, and you're going to have to live as though it's all been laid bare before you meet your maker.
You bring up a great point. I wonder if any of the posts on that app have ever been positive. Here's why. All right, you go on a date with Brandon. It doesn't go well. You go on the app and you write nasty things about him. Fine, done. You go on a date with Brandon and it goes really well, but Brandon doesn't call you. So what do? You're not going to go and post about how great the date was. You're going to go on and talk about how he didn't call you. And if the date goes well and Brandon does call you, then you're not posting anything on the app because you're dating Brandon. So I don't see there ever being a positive post about a man on this app ever. I've never used it, but that's going to be my assumption.
Good point.
Limited resources, you would even sabotage a good asset because you want others. It's like a good mechanic, a good doctor. Say if you're generous, you give the number around. If you're not, you don't want not getting that doctor the next time you need an appointment because they're too busy. So 1,000%. I forgot what I was going to say now. It's what they must have been DMing to each other also. That's what I was going to say. Background checks is what you do when you're dating somebody. This is, you want to know if they've got a criminal record. You want to know if they've been, gotten into lawsuits. You can do all of that. Find out if they've been involved in whatever, gotten sued by previous employers. This is pure gossip at best, and I think there might have been some other worse stuff going on.
Hey,
behind the
Viva.
scenes. Oh, yes.
Fun fact. I figured I'd chime in here because I just looked this up. The guy who created the app, and yes, it was created by a guy.
Julian Brown, the
Yeah,
inventor.
In 2023, he did it because he was tired of his mom getting catfished by guys with criminal records.
But
On the About Us page, it says he was mad that was his reason. Guys took advantage of his mom.
Connor, you want to look up a chart real quick? There's a chart from Statista that shows like the ways that people date, like the methods through which people find somebody that they're dating, and it shows how much is online, how much is through friends.
It's all online now.
I
Well, yeah,
can't
it's
imagine it's anything less than 75%.
It's a crazy chart after like the last couple of years, but yeah, I mean, shit. The best way I think to date is to like get references like you would for a job. Like a friend is like, oh yeah, this guy's a good guy or this girl's a good girl. Try to go out with them sometime.
No, we're too far gone, but people should start dating straight out of high school. They should meet in high school and pair up for the rest of their life. I don't want to have to Carfax a girl, for fuck's sake. They have so much baggage and history and dents, Like, I'm so glad I'm married. Like, it's just ridiculous.
Well, and nowadays, like, the way that people used to meet, okay, you meet like through a friend's recommendation, or you meet somebody at work and you start dating them through work. You can't even do that now with HR and all of the protocols and everything. Like, why even risk dating an employee or a coworker? You risk dating a coworker. Now you're not just risking your personal life, you're also risking your professional life. It's a no-win situation these days for young men.
That's why you need to come out of college already dating. That's the last time. If not, you need to live like a monk for the rest of your days.
Or prearranged marriges like the Indians
They're
do.
beautiful. People are super happy about it.
Is Sean Cook
Like
dating
this guy.
anybody? Like the guy who made the app. First of all, I've got nephews and nieces and a lot of them. I don't know how you live in this
I
day and
sent it
age.
to him.
Dating in this day and age. I don't know how you do it, where people can record things and then if they don't like it, post something terrible about you to Instagram. To be alone with a woman who's not your wife when you can be accused of anything and have it ruin your life. I'm glad I got married in I've been dating my wife since 1999. We had a 6-month hiatus when I went to Paris in 1999 for schooling, and then we got back together. Have been since ever since. I could not imagine dating in this day and age or hoping to meet the love of your life in this day and age. And I don't know how it happens.
No, if my wife and I got divorced, unless I met someone here at work, I don't think there would be a way for me to date ever again. Just because I don't go out. If I do go out, it's for work and it's stand-up comedy, but I'm on stage, off stage, back in the car to get home to the family. Realistically, I'd probably just go gay. And not because I want to, just a lack of options. I'd be forced into homosexuality.
There's always a guy's DTF, right?
That's why I think gays probably have the best sex. Not okay. That's
DTF.
What is no, but I mean, it's just probably easier. I would think that they're like, hey, what do you want to do? I don't know. You want to have sex? Yeah, sure. Boom. And then they watch wrestling.
I mean,
that's what I imagine. That's a chart. I'm sounding very gay right now.
Change the subject.
Yeah,
slightly.
I'm trying to. It's a distraction. The Epstein files. Anything to distract from what I just said. Explain this chart.
No, so yeah, I mean, as our resident single guy, you guys are all in happy marriages or long-term relationships. I mean, you are right with what you say there. I mean, like, especially with working and everything and the whole online thing, it is like a little bit extra effort to go out and meet somebody cool. Like, I mean, yeah, I go out and talk to chicks and do my thing and stuff, but the whole developing a long-term thing.
I talk to chicks.
I talk to babes.
You like chicks,
Yeah.
Brandon?
Rag.
How
They
about
don't like
hot-
being called
how
chicks.
about
I don't know
hot-
what's up with these chicks.
How about hot chicks?
Yeah, no, but I mean, like developing something that's actually like a cool, sustainable, long-term thing is like I imagine tougher now than it was back then. Because I mean, like, look at this. Back in the day, the most common way to meet people is through friends. 33% in 1985, the year I was born, and then steady decline since I was born, and a rapid rise of online from 2% to 39% since the day I was
What's
born.
that orange? Bars and restaurants. What's the
is up?
through friends is down. At work is down. Yeah, because back to the Me Too stuff. School and college, down. And then through family. Well,
Kinda
yeah,
glad.
that's Alabama.
I'm kind of glad that's down. What the fuck? I'm kind of glad.
I think like your family recommends like the.
Oh, I thought it meant like you go to a family reunion. You're like, well, she's a third cousin. That's not illegal.
This chart doesn't have like through hobbies or pastime on it. Like I would imagine, thinking back to my own life, like I met my wife, I met Marion through a house party, so I guess I would be through friends,
yeah.
or maybe that's at a bar, at a restaurant. It wasn't at a bar. It was a house party through friends. But
Did you have mutual friends?
yeah,
see.
and those mutual friends were
friends.
through squash, I think, back in the day.
So I met my wife. We were on vacationing on a billionaire's private island,
Wow.
and then we. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I know.
No, I met my wife through. I guess it would be employee. Her friends at work recommended me to her.
Yeah, that's a
after
blind-
we went on a cruise together. I went on a cruise with her coworkers, and her coworkers recommended me. How did you meet your wife?
Why do you look so sketchy?
What?
Okay.
So if you like this clip, click right here. And if you want to see more like it, click right here. Stay angry, Patriots.